Hello, today I'm going to do a review on the Aleader B-Hive 100 watt Squonk kit. Now we go through the essentials first. So I saw this in the UK for £29.99. It's a single 18650 mod. It says 1 to 100 watts. It comes with the B-Hive RDA that I haven't used myself, but I will give you a quick look at it. So you can see there it is. There. It's quite a nice looking thing. It's got a 510 drip tip that it comes with, and it is a, get that off, it is a dual coil Squonker. So that's why I haven't really used it, because dual coil squonking isn't really my thing, so I won't be able to give a good analysis on it. But I have looked at other reviews and people have said that it's supposed to be not too bad, so considering it's a little Brucey bonus, it's an okay. So yes, going back from there for the RDA, so it does say in the information online and in the documentation you get with it, or the manual, it says that it does temp control. Now I haven't been able to get this into a temp control mode. Maybe it's with a software update or something it can do temp control, I don't know, but out of the box it doesn't do temp control, even though it says it does. It's got your standard 5 clicks on and 5 clicks off. And that's one of the things that I'll cover later about the turning on and off thing. I have some issues with that. So yeah, so then, and the real only functionality it has on it is obviously the down button, up button for your wattage up and down, and the, take some of that off, and the up and the plus and fire button held together will flip the screen. If you press and hold the up and down buttons together, it will lock the wattage. So I will give you a quick look inside. So if you just take off the front cover, only the front cover that comes off, the back cover stays as is. And you've got inside there, you've got the Squonk bottle, obviously you've got where the board is there, you've got the Squonk bottle and the battery. This is not the Squonk bottle that came with the device. I will talk about that in a moment, because I don't like that very much at all. But yeah, but that's sort of how it looks on the inside. Now let's talk about some of the pros and cons, and I'll start with the pros. It's very simple to use. Like I said, it is just literally wattage, up, down, watts, press the fire button, off you go. That's it. There's no complexity to it. That's a definite pro for me, because I wanted something that's simple to carry around every day. It's quite small considering that it's a regulated Squonker, and the price. When you put those two things together, it is quite a thing. It's not the small, obviously it's not the smallest thing in the world, but it is not too bad. The board seems to work okay. I'm no expert in sort of battery management and how well boards perform, but I've not had any problem with the board working. The battery seems to last as it does with any other device I've got. So on that side, just from my personal experience. So looking at the cons, the major con, or the biggest con with this that I had, was that the bottle it comes with was possibly the worst bottle I had ever experienced in my short time squonking. So what I did is I purchased a Geronimo size bottle, which is the biggest bottle I could find that would fit in here, to give you the most capacity possible, and I put that in there, and now it works beautifully. But the bottle it came with was just awful. It was very, very squishy, didn't pull the juice back in. You'd press it to squonk it, go away for 10 minutes and come back, and the bottle might have opened and reshaped itself again. So yeah, so it's, yeah, the bottle was pretty bad on that one. Definitely not good at all. So yeah, so that there. And the other thing I have experienced, which you may have seen when I was messing around with this earlier, is that sometimes the 5 clicks on and off, so that's fine, but sometimes you have to, I've noticed with this that you have to kind of go really quickly with it, because if you go, it won't do anything. So you have to be really quick with it, and sometimes it doesn't quite catch it. And that was a very slight annoyance for me, but it was something I thought I should mention, that especially if you've got sort of dexterity issues and stuff, maybe you can't, you know, get the clicks as quickly as that. So that might be an issue to some of you. So to do a comparison, I chose the VT Inbox. The reason I chose this is because this is the closest thing that I had for a match. So this may not be the best comparison in the world, but it's the best I can do. So obviously both of these technically come in kits. Obviously the Aleader B-Hive cost £30 for the kit, and the VT Inbox, I had a look online, and currently there was a place I found you can get it in the UK for £80 for that and the kit. And for size wise, they are quite comparable in size. If I just put the Aleader on top of it, you can see that there is basically, they are pretty much identical in size. There. Put the VT Inbox on top. And then side. Straighten them up, because I know people will be triggered by that. And flip it up onto there. So you can see the VT Inbox is a tiny bit longer top down than the Aleader, and sort of width wise pretty much bang on. Really, there is basically nothing in it between the two of them. So that's kind of it for that. So yeah, so that's a size comparison to give you an actual idea of what the size the Aleader is. And sort of weight wise in the hand, they both feel about the same weight, so they're pretty much comparable on that in that sense. From a Squonk perspective, the B-Hive, you can put any bottle you want into it, and obviously the VT Inbox has a proprietary bottle, so you have to use a specific bottle that they sell. Again, this is not necessarily to say which one of these two is better, it's just for comparison purposes, but you know, that gives you an idea of what the B-Hive is like compared to another mod. In conclusion, would I recommend buying this mod? I would have to say yes, I would. Obviously, I bought this for a very specific case. I basically wanted something to take to work with me every day that was cheap, that was durable, that was simple. Obviously, I've only used this for mouth to lung because that's what I do at work every day. So this mod hasn't actually gone above 15 watts. Under those circumstances, that's all I can base my recommendation on. I would highly recommend buying this mod if that's the sort of thing you want to do. I can't speak to how well it performs under higher wattages with the RDA that comes with it, because I haven't used those and I've only used it at low wattage. So based on how I've used it, it's worked flawlessly, and I would definitely recommend this for £30. You can't really beat it. So that pretty much covers it. Thank you very much for watching the review. Again, as always, if you've got any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below, and I will see you next time.